repping, eh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you see what
them in right there.
Say.
I think they call monk strap. I am Zen.
Tough.
Hey man, welcome back to another episode of the Juh Kickin It Podcast with your favorite host, D-Loin.
Matt Will, you know the drill.
By this point,
you know who it is.
You know who this is, man. We got Zen in the building, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Get it.
Yes, sir. Zen was in. You
man,
feel me?
How's life been, bro?
Sensational. I can't.
You have been glowing, bro.
Facts.
If I haven't told you that, you definitely been glowing. Like things have been going well.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I see it too.
So
Agreed.
Glad to have you back on the pod today.
Agreed.
Man, hop straight into the MBS check.
Yeah.
Mentally right now, I'm good, bro. Things have been going well. Only thing that has been causing me a little bit of turbulence is I'm trying to plan a trip for C. That's the only thing that's causing me some turbulence. 24th birthday, you know. I gave her a list of options. One of the options went down, you know. So now I'm trying to figure out what else I should do. But other than that, man, work is going well. Pod, of course, is doing good. All the bros are doing good. Family's doing well. So mentally, I'm at a pretty good state right now. Body wise, bro.
Talk to me.
Let me keep it a beat, bro.
Be honest.
I've been having some leg pain, y'all.
What you mean?
Y'all want to know why? Y'all want to know why I've been having some leg pain? Zen with Zens on Saturday.
Yeah.
Past 3 Saturdays, we've been getting it.
Yeah.
Killing it.
No cap.
No cap.
No cap.
But, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My legs have been a little more sore than usual. You know, I've been on the solo shit lately. So I don't do much legs. I do legs, you know, when I go run. Yeah. But as far as in the gym, I don't really do that no more. Past couple Saturdays, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Killing me.
Yeah.
It's been great, though.
Agreed, bro. I thought it was just me, though.
No, I'm just glad I was the only one in pain.
You not?
So,
that's funny.
That's body-wise, my legs is a little bit sore, but, like, I ain't gonna lie. The work we've been putting in the past couple Saturdays has been good. For real. So, definitely appreciate you for that.
For sure.
Hey, man, y'all pull up to the next Zen for Zen this Saturday coming up at the law.
1 p.m.
Be there. Be square.
No, literally.
No, literally be there. Be square.
You're gonna be square.
It won't be this. It'll be this. And then, spirit-wise, man, thankful to God for all He's been doing for everyone around me.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just been telling everybody this. Me and Matt always talk about this. So I was telling Mom this other day, telling Sierra this. I probably told you this, but I just feel like He's been putting out them nuggets, like them nuggets of telling me, hey, D.O., you are doing the right thing, but I can't give you this whole meal yet. I can't give you that whole meal yet. Keep your head down, keep working.
Yeah. And
everything's gonna come to fruition. And then it just always what I in my 23 years of living noticed with my relationship with God is and just expectations. But whatever you think is gonna happen in your head, whether it's good or bad, it always seems to exceed expectation of what you kind of perceive happening. Like God usually goes above and beyond of what you even thought could possibly happen.
Yeah.
So that's what always does give me excitement because, of course, I got my mindset of how I want things to look. But just like knowing how God works, man, I'm really interested, excited, and just can't wait to see what He has in store for me, y'all too, and everybody around us. So just super thankful to God for what He's been doing with the church. On Sunday, that was real good. Got a good service. Did a whole lot of worship, which is really good. But I do gotta get back to the South Side at some point and get a little bit of seasoning, you know. Yeah. Get a little bit of soul in me, which I do. I love where I go. Man.
I know what you said.
I really like where I go now.
Yeah, I get it.
Sometimes I need a little flip side.
I get it.
But of course, always thankful.
For sure.
Gratitude.
That's a great one.
Yeah, bro.
That's a great one. Jay, you want to pop it off, bro?
You can go.
All right, bet. I mean, might be a second quick, bro. I mean, mentally, bro, I'm great. I'm grateful. You know what I mean? I've been in that mode right now, bro. I think I had like a talk with my girl. Was it earlier today or yesterday? I was like, I basically told her I apologize in advance because I'm really locked in right now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm so, you know, because girls they don't think like how we think. Like, I'm in the age now where like I gotta put pedal to the middle of what I got going on. I'm in a good situation, but I just really want to take advantage of the situation I'm in. So I told her, you know, ahead of time, like, you know, I'm gonna be grinding. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna do my due
A
diligence.
real man
You know what I
gonna do
mean?
that though.
But I just
Some
told her
men
ahead
just
of
gonna
time.
let
Yeah,
shit go
yeah,
by and they ain't gonna really tell them before.
yeah. So yeah, that was that. Good. So I'm good mentally, bro. For body wise, bro, amazing. I had took a step up, bro.
Really?
My weight is getting up.
Yeah, you almost at 190, bro.
Yeah, I've
Big
never
body.
been at 190 ever.
Big body bends.
Yeah, so it's like I'm getting grown man weight now. Like actually, the grown
Understood.
man weight.
Say
It's starting
more.
to, yeah, it's starting to sit in there
Okay.
for sure. And it's a good weight too. It's like cardio mixed with it, so it's not like just weights.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Really, Jay, shout out Zen, bro. He really helped me with like just changing my whole perspective on like how I like train or like work out or like, cause I realistically I can't quite tap into the food like nutrition that y'all on.
That's the hardest
Yeah, that's
part.
the hardest part for me. But when it comes to like just changing or just mixing it up between lifting heavy and then training your like cardio and training your heart, you know what I'm saying, in your lungs, like I'm like, okay, actually I seen the benefits when it comes to that. So yeah, bro. And then I'm pulling up to the Saturday. Zen was in as well, so that's been dope. Legs, I'm so glad you said that because my legs been cooked.
Bro.
I think it was the I don't know what the
It's like
Jump legend?
yeah.
Squat jump.
Yeah, this been cooking me.
Cooking, like my
Nah,
God.
yeah, bro.
I'm like,
No, facts, bro. Facts. But yeah, that and then yeah, bro. I mean, what was next? Spiritually, bro, I'm just grateful. Really grateful. And I really sat and thought about it. So I was like, I'm really grateful because I always wanted to be in a position where I could just like get tunnel vision and just work on what I got going on.
Yep.
And God just put me in that position without me knowing how it was gonna
play out.
You know what I'm saying, play out, but he put me in a good position to do that. So just trying to make the most of it, really. Physically, mentally, all that. So
always.
Yo, that's mine, bro. Damn. That's mine. NBS check-in, bro.
Great.
I feel it though.
No cap.
So
MBS.
Yeah.
MBS mentally. How you feeling right now? You glowing?
Mind, body, soul.
Mentally, I'm doing great, but I'm always working to be better. Mentally, the main hurdle I'm getting over right now mentally is I thought I was patient, but now God is testing my patience even harder.
Gotcha.
So it's like the better you are, the harder the level of test God gives you. Like I'm not on rookie level no more. Like these tests are really they're getting challenging.
Yeah.
But I have that relationship with God, so I know that's all it is. Yeah. I don't really take negative things negatively, mentally. So I would say being patient, as in I'm at the loft right now. So instead of like just trying to find other gyms to go to, like to make more money, like just trusting that God's gonna bring me everything I need. I don't gotta chase it. I just gotta align with it and be patient. So I be there like from 6 to 2, and I may only have like 3 clients, and that's only 3 hours. But I'm there 6 to 2.
Fact.
So I'm there like giving out free work, just letting showing face, telling people who I am, and things like that. Just being patient, know everything's gonna work, cause like I get new leads like every day of like potential clients. So mentally, I'm very good. Physically, I would say I'm good. I'm not where I was, I would say 2 months ago, but I'm starting to rev it back up, get back in that mode again. Because I'm about 15 pounds overweight, so I'm like at 140 right now. But I like to be around 125. That's when I look and feel the best. So I'm getting back there, starting to go back to the gym, or I kind of had stopped working out so much because like I would be like, shoot, just tired from training my clients and stuff like that. So physically, this day I'm about to go on a fruit fast, just eating fruit for 2 weeks.
Okay.
That would be like a record for me. The longest I ever did, I did a 6-day fast before, just drinking water, and like I felt great. Like, and I think I lost like 10 pounds in a week just from doing that. Yeah.
10 pounds in a week?
I know, right?
That's fast.
Yeah, I know, right? It's fast. Then spiritually, I'm great as well. I don't feel like I'm not going through no like kind of any spiritual warfare like that. Yeah. And me and God's relationship getting stronger. like by the day.
Yeah.
I do got to get better with like since I'm always training. Like I may miss like one of my 5 prayers I gotta do. So I'm just trying to. Well, I'm not trying. I'm like working on finding a way to like just be better and stop making like excuses. Cause like I don't gotta do like the whole thing like with the mat and stand and sit. Like I could do it sitting down. So just like just spiritually being more obedient to my creator.
Yeah.
Like just having no excuses because like God does a lot for us every day. Why can't I just, even though the prayer's not for him, it's for like to keep me strong mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you know, because like the more grateful you are, it seems like life be better.
True.
So it's like just praying keeps me grateful. So that's one thing spiritually I'm getting back to.
I'm glad you ended with that, just because I feel like for a minute here on the podcast we talked about having an attitude of gratitude,
right?
And we said that literally because we meant it, but I think we also said that a lot just because we started to learn to fall in love with the process, and that's what kept us patient,
right?
And like what we got going on. Cause like I don't know, like when you're doing something for a long time, you do have the moments where like, bro, like you doing this. It's just become repetitive, but like you really fall in love with the process. You kind of just become grateful that you are doing whatever you are doing that you like to do. And that's what really created like, okay, it wasn't even like a test of our patience no more. We just let it do it and then see what comes from it. You know, that type of deal.
Right.
So I'm glad you did close with that, bro. Like that attitude of gratitude that's a big part of the battle, for real. Especially when finding your passion.
Definitely.
For sure. So man, great BS check in all around. So man, the topic of today, bro. I'm scrolling on TikTok and I pop up on this video, and it's basically this lady. You know, she's a former athlete herself. She played Division I. She was kind of talking about the idea of like finding yourself after sports, like this sense of like identity crisis. And I had to pull a couple quotes before we fully dive in. So one of the things she said was 10 out of 10 athletes go through an identity crisis after college. That's one, right?
10 out of 10?
10 out of
10 out of 10?
But no, don't react yet. Don't react yet. 10 out of 10 athletes go through an identity crisis after college. Another quote that she had was, if athletes start to focus more on their academics in college, they'd have a smoother transition. All right. And then like just a lot of things she was talking about was how like all athletes have after we graduate is like our degree. Like and if you get awards, yeah, that's cool, but that's just a trophy. It's like, what do you really have after you get done playing ball? And especially like she used the word elite athletes. Like you played 10 plus years of your sport, and made it to college and still made plays in college. So it's like, I guess first thing, we go back to the first quote because y'all both rose your eyebrows. 10 out of 10 athletes go through identity crisis after college. What y'all think about that?
10 out of 10 is impossible.
I think this is what she meaning by that. I think identity crisis is different for everybody. Is what she meaning by that. Like, it might not be like you might have went through identity crisis, but it may have been a different version than mine, or yours. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that's what she meant. But everybody go through it in a way, and I think that is true. Yeah, low key, because it's kind of like I don't know. You're de-wiring.
It's like playing the same character for so long on a TV show, and then you're done with that character. Yeah, but a part of that character is always gonna be in you because you did it for so long. Yeah, I mean, for me, if we just looking at the term identity crisis, right? Like that phrase as it is. I don't think I necessarily went through one, to be honest. And I'll kind of we'll get into it more on the episode, but like for me, I didn't really get that sense of identity crisis just because I knew I love football, but I always knew football wasn't me. Like, I am a football player. Don't get it messed up. Like, I'm a dog, but it's so much more to life after ball, like after sports. Yeah. And then like, I just feel like I was always doing something besides football. And I think this might have played a part in that too, was I started playing in 5th grade. It wasn't like I did start from the age of like 8 or 7. I did start in 5th grade, but I still played 10, 11 plus years. But for me, that phrase identity crisis, I don't think I necessarily went through. It wasn't like it wasn't like a thing where I was like, damn, I don't even really know who I am anymore outside of this football stuff.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. Now, that's true. I think it could be more of a like identity crisis, meaning like we've been in a team oriented sport our whole life, right?
Yeah.
So you get to a workplace, right?
Yeah.
You really don't have. Yeah, they're your coworkers, but you know they're not gonna die in front of a bullet for you.
Yeah.
So that like sense that you're in a workforce with people you enjoy being around your coworkers, but like you know these people ain't finna lay that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a different.
In most cases, yes.
Yeah. So it's a different security that we had growing up as athletes. Like, oh, these are my brothers. Like, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of deal where now, like, you're whatever a year into your career, you're like, dang, I kind of long for that.
Yeah.
Camaraderie. Even though I love what I'm doing because I studied this all yada yada. I kind of do kind of like long for that little bit camaraderie, or it's hard to find that same camaraderie. That might be a way of identity crisis. Not saying you miss a sport, you just miss like what came with the sport, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That could be a version of it. Yeah, I think. But
what about you? For you, Zan, what do you think about that 10 out of 10?
That's a bold number.
Like
though.
10 out of 10. That means 100%.
That's 100%. Yeah,
that's just impossible.
Yeah, that is impossible though.
What about you?
But like, I think I agree with what Matt said.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's identity crisis might be different if it is 10 out of 10. But I feel like maybe you got to talk to the actual player, because some players like maybe just play sports to get a scholarship, so they didn't have to pay for college. So like they really just wanted to like play college ball and be done with it. Like that, maybe that was just on their bucket list. So like 100% can't be true.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't really go through an identity crisis because it's like I made a decision to stop playing, and I could have kept playing because it's crazy how it worked. Like, I transferred from Jacksonville University to Florida Tech, and so I played my junior season at Florida Tech, and then JU canceled their program. So I was like, dang, I'm glad I already left. But then COVID hit, and then my school, Florida Tech, canceled their program.
Y'all know this.
Yeah.
So like,
we did talk about this on the pod.
Yeah. So then like I took a few visits and I got a few offers, but it wasn't really schools I wanted to play for, so I decided to just put the ball down. Yeah. But I immediately picked up boxing. So I didn't have a chance to like really go through identity crisis.
That's good. That's the best way. I wish I was able to kind of pick up something like off the bat like that.
But and to that, all right, and I'm glad you did bring that up. But a little background first. So I started playing football at I think 11 or 12. How old were you?
I think I'm probably like 7 or 8.
And you?
Same, 7 or 8.
7 or 8. So we all played for a very long time, played at a high level, right? And all of us played other sports growing up. But to like the point of you picking up boxing, right? And this kind of just came on my mind just now. I feel like that sense of identity crisis might come for people that don't hop right into some after sports. Like they just graduate and then it's like a long, low period of like they might be working a job or they might be doing something, but then it's not something they really love. Yeah, you gotta think when you was done with ball, you picked up boxing. That became your passion. Yeah. We got done with ball. Yeah. We was already doing our passion. Now I'm gonna get in. We was already doing our passion with our podcast. Yeah. We was already doing that. We started podcast before our junior season of ball. So like to my point, and I was thinking about this before the pod, and just all right, looking at identity crisis. How about before you can even get to that, if you trying things while you playing ball or whatever it is, just trying different things. Yeah. You might fall on your passion without even knowing it. Like when we started the pod, I don't know if we necessarily looked at it how we looked at it now. When you started boxing, do you think you looked at it as your passion or was just, I'm gonna try out boxing, see how it goes.
Try it out.
You look at it now. It's a part of your training and you love it. That's why you put it in your training. Yeah. So it's like I think to find your passion, to maybe you might still go through a little bit of a sense of identity crisis, especially you play for 10 plus years. but to maybe not look at it so negatively is if you do find something else you love while you're playing ball. Because I think that's just a being in one thing and just only being on that. I don't know if that's sustainable.
I think that's the entire conversation, right? I think the connotation of the word identity crisis. I personally, I don't think it has that negative of a connotation.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I think like identity crisis could simply mean something, not to backtrack, but I think it simply means something like when you play something since your body wasn't even developed yet. You was 8 or 10 years old. Your genetic makeup, growing wise, is wired to waking up to do something football wise, and wired to go to sleep and go to school for football. Like literally, your brain ain't even developed, so you're growing and you're connecting tissue that's around football. So like, an identity crisis could be when you're done, you really don't even miss the game. But literally, you wake up, try to go to the gym. Like we do it right now. We're like, I don't have the same kind of, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Different. We're like, when you wake up and go to the gym for football wise, you like, I gotta get, like,
I got to.
So that could be a sense of like someone having an identity crisis, but not really negative. It's just like, dang, their whole body makeup has to change now. You know what I mean? That's that. I think that could be what she meant when she say 10 out of 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Everyone goes through it in some way, shape, or form. Because, like, you literally can't change.
Yeah.
Your body literally developed as a football player. Like, you can't just flip that switch as soon as you get done with it. But you can't, like, you can't. That's like trying to say, I have black hair and I was born with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get gray hair tomorrow just because I said so.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? That type of deal.
Okay.
Because you literally grew. I don't know.
Grew up with the sport,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Went from a boy to a man.
Yeah.
Literally playing the sport.
Yeah.
Damn. I was just thinking something when you was talking about that. The sense of identity crisis, it even goes down to lifting, bro. Because like even to this day, I still feel this feeling of, nigga, you didn't go lift. But you smiling. Like I be feeling guilty when I don't go lift just because like as an athlete, and if you want to be great, whenever you do miss out on training or bettering yourself, you do feel a little bit of guilt. I still feel that, bro. That has never. I don't think that will ever leave.
Yeah, but realistically, you shouldn't feel no guilt. It's just we were like literally born that way. Like we're playing this sport since 18, whatever years old.
Yeah.
So that's what that's just how our body react naturally. So that's why I say is an identity crisis. It really ain't that bad. Like it ain't no negative connotation. But
I mean that's real. I mean, and I'll let you fully dive into it, but just like the good and the bad of playing the same sport for so long. It's very much so. It's a lot of good with playing sports. Like, especially like once you get in the work field, I feel like if you did play sports, especially at the collegiate level, you do set yourself apart just because you're team oriented. Whatever needs to get done, it will get done. It's not much if your employer asks you to do something. It's not much like, if any, back talk or, hey, I think I can do it. No, it's, hey, do y'all need to do this? Got you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And like even my coworkers, they be telling me that. And it's like, I don't know, you can't really switch out of that mindset of like getting whatever needs to be done literally versus somebody else that maybe didn't play sports it's not that same type of urgency to get something done or just stick to whatever the outline is and do exactly what is on that. You know? So,
and that could be identity crisis alone, like going to a workplace, and that's just how you've been wired as an athlete, growing up, and then all of a sudden that's not how everybody is, or that's not how everybody behaves. You're like, okay, let me just so I'm not a weirdo in the workplace. Let me just make sure I'm not too serious on this. You know what I mean? I don't know. That could be a version. That could be a version of. I don't know.
I mean,
that's a great. But when it comes to good and bad, that which the top was good and bad side of.
So like when you play sports for so long, like you do get good out of playing sports for so long, but then on the back end, I guess I don't know if we want to use the term bad, but just like you give, and the game is gonna take a little bit. Too, whether it's time, whether it's finding out what else things you like, which we talked about.
I think we didn't have like all three of us because we all played multiple sports growing up, whether it's track or whatever. Like, but I think we didn't have to deal with that too much. What the game took was because I always played multiple sports, so I couldn't really attach to one sport. Like if someone grew up just playing one sport their whole life, their attachment to that's so different just because they never had the opportunity or didn't want to experience other things. Where we got the chance to really just experience other sports or whatever. So I guess leaving the game wasn't as hard. I guess you could say for us. You know what I mean? Just because we, I don't know. I think it's just harder for someone who is considered bad. The bad that comes from it, or what the game takes away from athletes that play one sport their whole life. It's just that's the one sport they play their whole life, so they don't really know much else. But if you play multiple sports, you kind of just it's easier. Yeah. So I think it's a different conversation for multi-sport athletes when it comes to having identity crisis. Now, the good side of it is like just the things that the skills that transfer over to the real world. You know what I mean? Like things like discipline and like time management, doing things the right way, and even the way you look. Now, hold on, stay with me now. Just like the way you physically look is kind of like a testament of what type of character you are before you even go to the interview for the job. So like if they're like, okay, he's an athlete, but he also he's one of them athletes that kept shape. Like he actually dedicated his body to the sport. So I know, he would make sure he's dedicating himself to his position or whatever career he's in. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that kind of connotation. So yeah, I mean it's both good and bad to it, but I think it's way better for multi-sport athletes transition.
I agree.
After that.
What for you now?
Any bad parts?
Yeah,
only good.
And maybe I probably shouldn't have used the term bad, but maybe just things you got from the game and things you didn't get from the game. Maybe.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
I feel like you get a lot from a game depending on who your coach is. Because your coach is more than your coach. He's like a mentor.
Yes.
So he's supposed to have
not all coaches. Be real.
Right.
Not all coaches.
Supposed to be.
They're supposed to be.
Right. So I feel like that you may not get some based off your situation. I feel like you can only get good from sports. Because it's first off, it teaches you how to be coachable. A lot of people don't know how to take criticism or criticism. They take criticism as or critiquing as something bad. Because no one's perfect. So it's certain people don't know how to do that. Certain people don't know how to, work as a team. They want everything their way, of course. They never played on a team unless it was boxing or track. And so boxing or track, I would feel like something bad you can get from that is all the attention on you. All the attention is not gonna always be on you, so you gotta learn how to deal with that. Some people suffer from not having a spotlight on them. Yeah,
I was just gonna say that I think that's one of the biggest killers, honestly. Out of just not even football, it could be sports in general. You gotta think even the elites of a sport, right? Say they don't make it to the whatever professional league or whatever that sport is, right? Now you have to literally not dumb your brain down, but humble yourself really, from being the man and whatever any endeavor you went to, you was the man, yada yada. Now you're in a world where, not saying they don't care, but it's just you're on even playing field, literally with, or you're at the bottom of the barrel, in your company, entry level position. You know what I mean? So it's kind of that could be a culture shock as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's heavy though when you think about it.
That's when I do appreciate the sports side of things. Once you get to that work field, if you have to grind your way up to, especially if you have to grind your way to get PT and grind your way to be a starter, or rotational guy. Once you get in that work field, bro, ain't nothing gonna get in your way because you done already been through that on the sports side, and that was physical and mental. Oh, now all I gotta do is a mental side. Say no more.
Nah, not even sidetrack, but realistically, if I would rather have not been the guy in sports and still went the college route ever, but never been the guy ever, and transition to the professional workplace world rather than been the guy my whole life and transition. That's
a little harder.
That's hard. That's definitely harder, just because that could probably come with all types of just Yeah, culture.
Imposter syndrome,
Yeah.
like what's going on,
Yeah.
questioning things. Yeah, that could. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, that's a great topic.
that's a great topic.
That's
Because
a
I
great
mean,
topic.
just being fully transparent, I feel
Yeah.
like I've been a guy, but only time I really felt like the guy on the sports team is like all the way back down to rec ball. Once I got to middle school, I don't need to go down the list, but just know we played with multiple 10+ Division I players. So it's like once I got to that point, I just felt like a guy. I felt like I was one of the guys, but not. Oh, that's the guy. That's the number one player on that team. I never felt like that after rec ball. So I feel like that has helped me a lot in the work field, especially this is my second year. I'm working for Fox 5, working for the Porsche show, and sometimes with the position I'm in, I do gotta do some dirty work. Yeah. And I may not always get the spotlight, but I know that you gotta put your time in before you get your stripes and your stars. So.
I feel it. What would you say? What moment was it when you knew like you had another passion? Like, what was the moment for Jason? What was the moment that you knew that like, okay, I actually like something outside of football. Like I like something on the same level as football, if not more. Mm-hmm. Now, what was that moment for you?
That moment was probably like 2021, like when I first started going to Coach Mustafa's boxing gym, Grindhouse, on Glenwood Road. That's when I realized, like, damn, I like boxing more. Tough. I should have been boxing. That's what I thought.
Tough.
Yeah.
I think I relate that moment like the Big Bang for me, bro. Low key, cause like you gotta think, bro. You're wired since a kid, bro. Finding another passion is like, all right, kids, turn your ears off. That's like losing your V card. Like, it is, bro. Like finding your next passion is like, dang, I didn't even know it is part of me. Like,
for real. In DDG terms, you found your ball. You found your other ball.
No, but for real though, like it really gives you the dopamine rush. Like,
I really love it. And ain't nothing gonna stop me from doing it.
Yeah, because realistically, you didn't know if anything could. If you didn't know you were gonna really find another passion, like at least while playing ball, you really don't know what's next for passion wise. You gonna find on the same level as football or whatever. Realistically, I didn't. At least I didn't. Yeah. And then podcast came around. I like doing this. Yeah. Like I like doing this, and then that's just what came about. Like I don't know. That was a one for me. What was yours? It was really when you said the topic, and then we actually filmed that first one. I was like, okay, I actually like doing this.
Yeah, I'll probably say around that same time. So around 2022, when we was first talking about like, bro, let's start a business together, and then the podcast came about, and we did that first one. I was like, that shit was fun. Yeah, but then with that, we did have tribulation with even trying to get the first episode out. Yeah. I think looking back literally at this moment and seeing all the hoops and the hurdles we went over just to get that one episode out kind of like let me know that was our passion. Because it's like, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm just speaking the truth. Yeah. If people might have went through the hurdles we went through just to get them first couple episodes out with like.
That's true.
Just and this is on the technical side of things, like video crashing. Got to find another way to put out. Video crashes again. Find another way to put it out. Split it 2 ways so you can put it out eventually. I don't think it would be our passion now. Looking back, if we
that's true.
If we didn't really love it,
that's true. That's true.
Looking back in our body then, it was our passion, but looking back now, I realize that. Yeah. So I'll probably say around 2022, and then really knowing. Yeah. Was probably once senior season ended. Okay. And then we found a way to do the episodes remotely. That's when I knew. Okay. But I felt it in 2022.
So pretty much all of ours started. We found our passion while in college. Our next passion while in college, right? No. Yeah. That's I could relate to Drazen when it comes to that COVID kind of messing.
COVID, yeah.
It didn't really like mess mine up too bad, but like at least the initial start of it. For at least football. Like I don't know. That's I started dabbling like, okay, what could I actually do next, I guess you could say. I don't know.
And I just think speaking on what you want to do a lot, you'll really start to like whatever you're speaking, you're gonna follow suit if you especially if you keep saying it. And like I just think back to my senior year at Presbyterian. Whenever people or professors would ask me, y'all, what you want to do when you graduate? The exact words I would say: have my podcast and work on film sets, work on TV shows and movies. And it's like the way the trajectory is going, I think I'm doing the right things right now, but it's like because I was saying those things so often, I think it's become something that I'm doing now. Like I'm stepping in what I was saying.
I know what you're saying.
And, and with that, it's become a passion, you know?
Yeah.
And just a simple fact of trying. Yeah. You got to get out there and try stuff. Like,
yeah.
If you got one thing you like, one hobby you like, that's cool and that's good.
Yeah.
But you got to try other things or you're not going to really know what you want to do. Like, if you got an athlete or actors that you watch or that you admire, a lot of times they'll probably tell you they got into that.
Yeah.
Just trying something new, and then it became something that they love and became a passion.
I think something we all like. At least if you were great at like if you were actually an athlete that was hard like us, like you actually would like that playing your sport. Yeah. I think something we get like confused on growing up on is the fact that we think that that's our only gift. I guess you could say.
I think you hit on the head with that one.
Something like even with Jason with the clothes, like when I figured out Jason was making clothes, I actually could like realistically a lot of people make clothes, but I saw this man in his clothes. The dog like, this dope. This is actually hard. So I was like, that's a gift. Like that's a gift. You know what I'm saying? So like we kind of like dumbed down outside of football, the thing we grew up on. As like they're not really gifts, they're just hobbies or something like that. No, they're actually like these things are you can monetize these gifts if you actually thought of it as a gift.
Yeah.
I think that's something that a lot of athletes that were good at their sport confused. They think that's their only gift that they had just because they're so good at it. But realistically, everything has to go exactly correctly for you to get to that. Whatever.
A lot of things.
You know, a lot of things.
To that pinnacle.
Like, and even in the spiritual realm, a lot of things got to go correctly for you to get, to that point. Yeah. But we have other gifts, bro. And I think that's something we forget a lot of the time, bro. I think that's something we forget a lot of the time. Like, even with me, I don't know. I found I had a gift for like, and really you helped me with me figuring that out, which is how I think that was our transition from being best friends as kids to being best friends as adults. Was you helped me kind of like figure out I could do this thing video wise too. Like I started learning like not just watching YouTube, I started like doing stuff on my own kind of YouTube dabbling. I actually like how I did this here and I actually like doing this. And it started to look good. So I'm like, okay, I think this is a gift as well. And so I think that's kind of led us to doing the podcast. I'm like, okay, podcast on YouTube, this is already a realm I'm trying to go into after ball. Let's do it. I think that's why I was like, okay. That kind of led me to that. Yeah. So I don't know. We have a lot of gifts outside of ball.
For sure.
I don't know. I think that's something we need to talk about a lot more.
So for you, Dre, like just to bring it back around, what would you say like some tips you would give for athletes, whether they're young, middle school, high school, college, and just to find their passion outside of what they do? What's some tips you would give to find that per se?
I would say, like, don't turn down like a positive experience. Like, don't be like, oh, I don't do that. You never did that. Like, because you may miss out on your passion in that way.
Yeah.
And I would say, figure out like what do you like to do? Because you don't play sports all day. You do other stuff. So figure out like what you're interested in, like what hobbies you have. Because most of the time, you could turn that hobby into a passion, and then you could turn that passion into a business. Because people got businesses for everything. Like people like sell cars, they sell furniture, clothes. People even sell advice. So it's like it's nothing you can't monetize or sell. Like, so figure out what your hobby is, what your passion is, and what you do. Like, what are one of the things that you're best at, like effortlessly. Like, if some things come natural, some things don't. So that can help you figure out what your passion is. Also, like praying about it.
Yeah.
You could pray to God, like, I don't know what my passion is. I don't know what direction to go. Lead me, and you will be led.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I like that.
Agreed.
It's funny though. Picking up what both y'all was saying. Don't be like opposed to anything, cause it's like it's funny because I would make TikToks in like 20 like COVID time. And,
you was doing them like
and they was popping. And they was popping.
You was doing them like for real.
They was popping. And
Yeah.
then I edit those videos for fun and stuff. And then of course I have my own YouTube, which I still got, but I don't really use as much now. I edit the videos and then edit the videos for you. And it's like you don't even know some of the things that you're doing as a child or even as a young adult, as a teenager,
Yep.
might come back into play when you start making money. Because like now at work for my job, I edit videos.
Yep.
And it might be something bigger that comes with that along down the road where I'm editing movies or TV shows. So it's like whatever thing you might be doing in your free time, like that you think is minute, just always keep that in the back of your mind because you might be training your body on something bigger than what you can even imagine.
That's so true. That's very true. That's very, very true.
Like I was editing videos back in before freshman year of college, the TikToks and stuff, man. I would try new things with the editing tools and stuff. And I think I even was using CapCut before I even got to working at Fox 5. And now at Fox 5 I edit videos every day.
That's what's up.
Using CapCut.
That's what's up.
And it's just a skill I built up over time and stuff without even knowing what I was doing when I was young.
Yeah. No, I agree. Even like to backtrack, I think something that because there was a question. What was the question that Jersey answered earlier?
I asked some like tips you would give to like athletes to just try to find their passion outside of sports.
Okay,
like, don't just box yourself into.
This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get some hate from him, but I don't care because I'm gonna really save more people saying this than harming. Get out of that mindset of not having a plan B, and this is why I say that that getting pushed really hurt more people than help. Yeah. And I'm saying this way, bro, like literally pushing that on someone who was just developed 8, 10, 12 years old. They don't even know what they really want to do with their life. For real. So if you had pushed, this is the plan and this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life, period. No events. Yeah. But that's something that they genuinely believe. Because like when you're a kid and someone you look up to that you really take heed to, whatever they're telling you, you're going to abide by that, whether it's right or wrong. They could be steering you in something that's not even your gift for but that's something you was told from a jit. I think we need to get out of that just because once they do become adults, and let's be real, like we know the percentage of the people that get there. Bro, what about the rest of the percentage that don't get there, that dedicated, that plan A and never had a plan B?
What about life? Life.
Those are the people that go to the street. Like they go to the streets, all different avenues of life just because they don't know. They never thought of the plan B. You know what I mean?
Explore those other options.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't say like just constantly push the plan B, but I wouldn't say just have these kids close up to a plan A and only a plan A. I feel like that needs to stop.
Don't box your kid or yourself into one thing. God didn't create us to do strictly one thing.
Cause my bad.
Sports go in anyway.
Yeah, and realistically, if that plan A is for them, it's gonna happen regardless. Yeah. Even if they had a plan B, that plan A is gonna because God exactly. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know. Like, I just seen the backside of like just people. Take the athlete part out of it. Mm-hmm. Just people who had a plan A in something, and they're just part of the majority that don't happen to have that plan A happen, right? And they go down the avenues of life just for comfort, which are bad avenues of life, just because they don't know any other comfort zone outside that plan A that they've been coming up on their whole life. So I would say like just I wouldn't say push a plan B, but just take out that idea of just only going with having a plan A and that's only it. Having a plan. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say push having a plan B. I would just say, let me correct myself. I wouldn't push having a plan B, but I wouldn't just promote just having a plan A and only a plan A. Like, I don't agree with that personally. Now, some people might, you know what I'm saying? No, because now you're telling, youngest not to have a dream and chase. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. Put your best foot forward in any avenue you go down, period. But just like, again, like if you're going to school and playing ball, just make sure they're actually doing the due diligence in school for, possibly what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Whether they get hurt or, what I'm saying? Anything life throws at them. If they get hurt today, that for some reason they can't play whatever they plan A was growing up. They're cooked, like literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a situation I'm so glad God never put me in. But like, that's a situation that people really be in, and
stuck.
It's self-destruction, literally. Yeah. Like literally.
I say you rather, and I hear this all the time. You rather have it.
Yeah.
I think it's you rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Yeah. I don't know if I said that correctly, but you rather have that plan B there. Yeah. And just in case, things happen, I got it.
Yeah.
You don't have that plan B there, and you need that plan B. You're cooked.
I don't know, cause realistically, if you have a plan B, right? Not even have it, just if you have it in the back pocket, right? You should, if you really believe in yourself, you should trust. Now, my plan ain't gonna work regardless. Period. Like if you really who you say you are, you gonna be like, nah, like this plan ain't gonna work regardless. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna do this because I respect I listen to my parent or whoever I look up to at that time. They told me, hey, just because they trying to protect me. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't feel like someone you're looking up to is protecting you if they say only go this route. Mm-hmm. Period. That's me personally. They're not doing that.
I have to agree with you, and the idea of like, you shouldn't have multiple plans. You can put all your 100% into plan A, but you can still have plan B in your back pocket. Yeah. And if it needs to get activated, you can pull it out at any time. Like, the idea of just like having one plan, and then what if that plan falls out? Yeah. Like that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, and I ain't saying facts. And I'm not saying you should know what your plan B. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying just having while you're in your plan A, bro, just have a whole lot of things that you're doing just so you could know like what else you like for real. Just so you can know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's better to know than not know.
That's real.
That's the thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Take the have y'all want to take. I really don't care. But I'm helping more people than helping.
What you for the people before we get up out of here, man, what's some of the things you got upcoming in the future that you wanna let the people know you got on the horizon before we get up out of here?
So I'm a full-time personal and group trainer. You could come train with me at the loft, during the hours, about 6 a.m. to around 2:30.
In the city.
And I do house calls as well. My Instagram is zen, zen with WITH.ZYN. Zen with Zen. And I got a few events going on these next few Saturdays. So this coming Saturday, October 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I have a boxing fitness event at the Loft Athletic Club downtown, right by Grady.
Tough.
Pain will be dealt.
Pain will be dealt. Pain is an acronym that I created. I never heard it anywhere else. It is potent and intense nurturing. Yeah. And nurturing, like when you're getting nurtured, that's when you grow.
Yeah.
So pain also helps you grow. So that's pain right there. And then, I got that same event October 18th. Then I got that same event that following Saturday. Yeah. So I won't be having an event November 1st. So every Saturday of October, you can come to the loft at 1 p.m. on Saturday and get some work. For free.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Just shout them out on your platforms, please, y'all.
Appreciate you having on the pod again.
So
we always love your rapping.
So
we just love chatting with Dre, man. We just love chatting.
This will be the last time y'all see him.
Y'all know how it go.
Appreciate you hopping on, man. His socials will be below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Continue to grow with us, man. Continue to Tune in for the YouTube shorts.
Yep.
The Instagram reels, the TikToks, all that. Follow us on all platforms. Continue to be with us on this journey, this growth, man. Can't wait to see what's in store.
A lot of growth coming. A lot of growth coming.
Trust. So, y'all know how we do it, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a Juh Kickin It Podcast. And we out. You dig.